What's going on, everybody? It's Policies here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So Donald Trump's campaign is officially going downhill. It's officially over, and it's going to be an official landslide for Hillary Clinton on November 8th during the U.S. presidential elections. And pretty much the whole reason is because Trump shot himself in the foot. Hillary Clinton's campaign on Saturday seized on a New York Times report about Donald Trump's 1995 tax records, in which the Times showed he declared a $916 million loss that could have allowed Trump to legally skip paying federal income taxes for years. The revelations threatened to put the controversy over Trump's refusal to follow recent precedent and pretty much just he didn't release his taxes for a long time, and most candidates since 1976, 1978 have released their taxes. This pretty much shows that Donald Trump has been playing the system and that he has been using tax loopholes to avoid paying tax. And it shows that, yes, Hillary Clinton might have made money in certain ways that she should not have, but Donald Trump is just as bad and has not been paying taxes to the federal government, which is really, really bad. And despite all of this, Donald Trump is still not going to release his taxes, and he recently just said that he's going to completely avoid it and ignore the whole report. We have to think about it. This is really bad for Donald Trump. It's over for him. Whatever is in Donald Trump's tax returns is worse than what this report has shown. Because if it wasn't as bad, Trump would just show his tax returns and say, hey, look, the Times is wrong. It's not as bad as they're saying it is. Look, here's my tax returns. The Trump campaign has decided it prefers the picture that the Times has painted of him instead of releasing his taxes for the last 18 years. So what in the world is in Trump's tax returns? It must be a major bombshell that would not only knock him out the race, but that could give Hillary Clinton a 20 to 30 point lead if these tax returns are actually laid out. And his lawyers are saying, hey, look, people kind of know now that you have written off a $916 loss, and now you haven't been paying taxes for a long, long time. And reports have already come out saying that Donald Trump could still be living off that loss, still not paying taxes way after that huge loss. So yes, Donald Trump is pretty much using the system to avoid paying taxes. He's been lying about his taxes the whole time, and this is a major bombshell. And I think that this has been a terrible week for Donald Trump. It's probably the worst week he's ever had. He's been the whole Miss Universe controversy, despite the fact I think the Miss Universe lady is kind of suspicious, she is kind of strange. She was apparently accused of being a driver in a big murder case against a judge. There is like a sex tape of her out there. She could pretty much saying stuff like terrible things about how she wants a dick and stuff, which is fine. She's on a sex tape. And Donald Trump woke up at 3 a.m. and sent out tweets about that last week. The guy, he should have let that go. And he had a terrible debate performance. He didn't answer any questions at all directly. He completely avoided answering most of the questions. He went on tangents saying Hillary Clinton's wrong, still hitting her on emails. He couldn't really talk about the issues in any depth, and he really looked out of his league at the debate. I mean, this week has been awful for him. The debate was bad. Miss Universe is the media is giving her a lot of attention and really getting under Trump's skin, and he's showing everybody that he has a bad temper, he's bad temperament. And just today in Pennsylvania, he went off script for 25 minutes, just bashing Hillary Clinton. He even imitated her stumbling out like she had pneumonia. The guy is just completely a loose can. Like, the guy is a moron, a straight up idiot. And he just literally shot himself in the foot at the debate. He shot himself in the foot with countering Miss Universe at 3 a.m. And the taxes have officially bombed his campaign. The best thing Trump can do now is get back on message, tell everybody, try to fool people like he's been doing, saying, hey, he's smart, he can avoid paying taxes, and hopefully people believe him. But at the end of the day, the game's over for Donald Trump. He's going to lose this election by a landslide. He's going to lose in Ohio. He's going to lose in Florida. He's going to lose Pennsylvania. It's just too bad. And I think he's not even going to show up to the third debate. He'll go to the second debate, and he's going to get whooped again, embarrassed. He's not going to prepare like he never does because he's a buffoon. And Hillary Clinton's going to destroy him on a second debate, and it's going to end up in a landslide election. The Republican Party must feel so stupid right now for for allowing this man to get where he is. And Ted Cruz is going to look stupid for endorsing him a few weeks ago, because he pretty much went out and endorsed him indirectly. Rubio, Giuliani, his career's dead. Chris Christie, his career's dead. The only person that still has a career in the Republican Party now is Paul Ryan, who's been kind of playing on the fence. And, of course, John Kasich in Ohio, who's been pretty much avoiding endorsing Trump and has even criticized him heavily since the Republican convention and never even went to the Republican convention. He has his own presidential dreams, and I think he's playing his cards right. It's all over for Donald Trump. It's exciting to see this guy go down. He's a buffoon. He would cause all kinds of wreckage to the American economy. And although Hillary Clinton is not a perfect candidate, I do have issues with her. She's not as progressive as I'd like her to be. She's going to completely win in a landslide. Game over, checkmate.